Rizal left Europe for Hong Kong on board the steamer Melbourne. Rizal was welcomed by some Filipinos, especially his friend.
Welcome in Hong Kong. We're grateful to have you here. I'm glad I'm here at Hong Kong. After you, sir.
Rizal set up an office to earn for a living as an ophthalmologist. Rizal wrote a letter to his parents asking permission to return to the Philippines, but on the same day, his brother-in-law Manuel T. Hidalgo sent him a letter relaying the sad news.
To my dear brother-in-law, I would like to inform you that 25 Calabios had been restricted, including me. Your father, Don Francisco Meneng and Pasian.
Rizal was overjoyed by the arrival of his father, Don Francisco, his brother Pasiano, and his brother-in-law Silvestre Obaldo in Hong Kong. Afterwards, his mother Doña Teodora, sister Lucia, Josefa, and Trinidad followed as well. He took time to inform Blumentritt about his medical practice in Hong Kong and pleasant life with his family.
Here we are, all living together, my parents, sister, and brother in peace, and far from persecution. They suffer in the Philippines. They are very much pleased with the English government.
The re-examination of his political strategy was greatly influenced by the radical ideas by
a separatist movement under the guise of assimilation has to be started,
and
the crop generations of principales had to be rejected.
Rizal wrote a letter to Blumentritt.
I lost my hope. In Spain, in La Solidaridad, I realized that nothing can be expected from peaceful advocacy of reform. While staying here in Hong Kong, I consider the possibility of using force to affect change in the Philippines.
Afterwards, Blumentritt replied,
I disagree with you. I believe that whoever begins a revolution would have the least probability of success.
He went to Sandakan to negotiate with the British authority in charge of North Borneo Company.
We can offer to you 100,000 acres of land for free charges of 99 years.
And it was successful. Reawakening his interest in politics made Rizal to continue writing articles which were published by Hong Kong Telegraph, edited by a friend. There's an article about his visit to the colonial prison in Hong Kong, where he contrasts the cruel Spanish prison system with more humane British prison. With the assistance of Jose M. Basa, he laid down the basis in Hong Kong and would be established upon his return to the Philippines.
Unus in star omnium.
Rizal made up his mind to return to the Philippines. But before leaving Hong Kong, he left two letters. The first letter is for his family. The second one is for his countrymen with the instruction that these letters shall be opened and published after his death. Together with his sister, Lucia, they arrived in Manila. Lucia stayed with his sister, while Rizal stayed in the Hotel Oriente. He requests an audience with the Governor General Despohol in Malacanang.
I want my parents and sister to return to Manila safely.
You know, I can do that, but I didn't forget that North Borneo colonization project.
From Manila, he went to Bulacan to visit his friends and informed them about his plan to La Liga Filipina. From Bulacan, he went to San Fernando, Pampanga to visit an active member in the revolutionary movement in the province. He returned to Manila, back to Hotel Oriente, to expound on his plan about the La Liga Filipina. Rizal founded the La Liga Filipina in the home of Chinese Filipino.
La Liga Filipina.
After the founding of La Liga Filipina, Rizal went to the Malacanang again for an audience with Gobernador General Dispohol.
Do you have any intentions to return in Hong Kong?
Yes.
They continued examine him and proceed about his luggage.
What about the pillows, the mats in your luggage, which includes suspicious flyers? It belongs to my sister, Lucia.
Therefore, Dispohol instructed his aide-de-camp to capture and imprison Rizal at Fort Santiago.